Okay, here is your authority.
Okay.
9-230. Are you familiar with that?
I am not. I am preventing or suppressing disorder. And he's asking
Listen,
to leave him alone.
I'm not going to debate that with you. I'm just going to tell you, don't harass these people.
I'm not harassing them. I'm asking them questions. They don't have to answer. Okay? I can ask you a million questions, and you don't. And you can sit there.
Listen, they don't want.
I don't care if they don't want. I can ask the question.
No,
they don't
you
have to
can't.
answer.
You cannot. You cannot keep badgering them. Okay.
Oh yeah. What part of free speech is that limitation?
Listen,
where's that at? I don't care if you're a volunteer.
Are you going to vote?
Are you familiar? I'm not answering any of your questions. I'm asking you.
Well, then I'm not going to answer any of your questions either. Then. How's that?
That's fine. You don't have to. I cannot force you to answer questions.
Don't harass these people.
I'm not harassing. I'm asking them questions.
They don't want to be asked any questions.
They don't have to answer, just like you said.
You can just move along. You don't need to stand here, okay?
I'm not making you crazy, am I?
Making me crazy?
Yeah. No. Because
what do you mean?
People get to ask questions of other people in the public.
Not if they don't want you to engage them. Just don't engage them.
There is no exception to free speech.
Listen, we're not going to do this all day.
All right. Are you ordering me to leave?
Not yet. But I'm telling
you. Are you going to order me to leave if I'm asking them questions you don't want to answer?
No, I'm telling you to stop badgering these people.
I'm not badgering them. I'm asking them questions they don't have to answer.
Stop.
So you're telling me I cannot ask people in public a question?
Yes. Repeatedly.
Repeatedly.
And up in their face, yes.
Because they can just walk away, you know that.
And so can you.
And so can I, but I don't. Okay. But free speech, you can ask questions in public. Right. Is Chief Finkelstein around? I'd like to talk to him.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
Can you call him?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to call him.
Why not?
You can call him.
I have a complaint under Public Act 14-166. Okay. You know that
go
rule.
Make it. Go make it then.
You have to get somebody here.
Go make their complaint.
I want to. Bring your supervisor over here so I can file a complaint.
I am the supervisor. Okay?
No, you're supervisor. You're a sergeant.
No, that's right.
You got plenty of lieutenants. You have Lieutenant Masak. You have Chief Finkelstein. Bring one of those over here.
All right.
You know where it is?
Okay.
Are you going to call him, or are you going to defy?
No, I'm not calling
anybody. Are you going to
anybody.
defy Public Act 14-166?
I'm not calling anybody.
So you're defying the law.
You asking me questions now?
Yeah, I
can't ask you.
I'm asking you if you're going to bring a supervisor over.
No, I'm just going
to.
I'm just going to stand here and banter with you so you don't bother these people. How about that?
Now you're trying. See, you can't do that.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can do that, but it's not going to work.
Okay, it's worked so far. Because here you are, standing in front of me.
I think I'm going to be running into a criminal issue here.
Okay, you could be.
Under 53A-96, are you familiar with that statute?
Yes.
Unlawful restraint?
Yep.
You're familiar with that?
Yeah, who are you going to unlawfully restrain?
Well, we'll find out. You ready?
Yeah.
You want to come with me?
You're going to unlawfully restrain someone? All right.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Danny from the Constitution State here today. I hope everybody's having a good day. This is David Godbout, and he was arrested on election day. And the police and all these news outlets put out that he was harassing voters and doing this and that. And the police's own video contradicts their statements, the narrative. And this took place in East Lyme, Connecticut, where they've been in the news for some less than stellar things lately. Now, this is the East Lyme Police Department. I went there a few months ago. What up? I absolutely can.
Hey,
This is public property. I can walk here.
Did you see where the sign says?
Yeah, the sign's up there.
The sign's right here. Too.
What's that sign say? It says beyond that point, right there.
I understand, but we're going up to cruises. What's the point of what we're doing?
What's the point
now?
of withholding public records from people? Why don't you guys put the information about the chief out? Why are you guys withholding all that information? Denying records?
What, you guys?
Yeah, you're part of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
make your way that way, please. Appreciate it.
Where's the sign? Where's the sign? Because yeah, that's the sign right there. It says front entrance. This doesn't say anything about access. Okay. So you're lying.
I'm not lying.
You are. You just said I couldn't be here. I can absolutely be here. I can though. It doesn't matter. That's on you. That's not on me. It doesn't matter. Then park it back there where I can't go.
I know you're really smart, so you're doing a great job.
I'm doing better than you. You're whining about looking in cruisers on public property. Why'd you guys shut the computers like you're supposed to? Why don't you shut your vehicles off? Use some common sense.
Hey,
You don't gotta be smart. You don't gotta be smart. It's basic.
And we hear Godbout ask about Finkelstein frequently throughout this. Finkelstein has been suspended since June, when he was accused of punching a woman over an argument over his cell phone. Not a woman he was messing around with. That's why it's a domestic. But don't worry, Finkelstein's not scheduled to return to court until July 2025, when his cases are slated to be dismissed. Successfully completes a family violence program. It was always my understanding that they did these for a charge, not multiple charges of the same thing. That's showing a pattern of domestic violence. But I advise some people to go type in his name or the East Lyme Police Department and look up the articles that come up involving this and read some of them and then watch the body camera footage.
It didn't take long. Huh?
Who are they? Are they a parent teacher association? Hello. Who are you guys with?
Don't answer him. Don't answer him. Don't answer him. Seriously.
Popcorn and fried dough. It's the class of 2025.
Don't answer him.
Local high school students.
Seriously.
Is this part of the parent teacher association?
In a nutshell, yeah.
It is, all right. That's fine. Thanks.
What's the deal of that?
I'm not going with you. You can go vote. Got this running, just FYI. Got this running, FYI. Hopefully that's what he does. We'll see what happens when he goes back outside. I'm sure he's not going to leave.
You're unlawfully refusing to allow me to vote.
Okay.
Are you going to arrest me?
No,
Why not?
because I'm not.
Why?
Are you asking me questions?
I'm asking you to do
I'm
your
not.
duty.
I'm not gonna. Not answering your questions. How about that?
Because here it is, 54-33B. You're familiar with that, right?
Good for you.
You're
Good for
familiar
you.
with that, yes?
Good for you.
You're familiar with that, yeah? Okay. A law enforcement official may ask a person if she or he may conduct a search of their person, provided such law enforcement official has reasonable and articulable suspicion that weapons, contraband, or other evidence of a crime is contained upon that person. They didn't make any claim there. They are a law enforcement official under their authority under Section 9-230. So they cannot ask me for an ID to be able to vote. Therefore, they are under 53A-96 unlawfully restraining me because I can't go in there and vote.
You are more than welcome to come in and vote.
She demanded an ID.
She asked you for an ID and she
That's
walked
a search.
away. You walked away when she told you to go see the assistant registrars.
No, she didn't tell me that.
Yes, she did.
No, she
Everyone
didn't.
heard her, but you have to walk in. So if you'd like to come and see the assistant registrars, they would be more than happy
Why
to
would I need to see an assistant registrar?
Because you need to get a ballot to vote.
That's restraining my vote. Should be able to just get a ballot and vote. Why is she asking for
You
ID?
can go see the assistant registrar and then they'll help you get a ballot so you can vote.
Because this is the law.
You can go see the
Well,
assistant
you're in charge,
registrar.
so I'm asking you, why are we
I'm
asking
asking
people for ID?
asking you to go see the assistant registrars and they will help you get a
Why
ballot.
are they even asking for ID?
You
when
can
they
go
are
see the
prohibited
assistant
from doing so?
registrars and they will help you get a ballot. I'm going to keep telling you the exact same answer. You can go see the
That's
assistant
not the answer.
registrars and
Why
you can get a ballot.
Why are they asking people for their ID?
You are more than welcome to go and see the assistant
That's not an answer
registrars.
to my question.
I'm not answering the question. You are more than happy to go visit the assistant
Well, who's
registrars.
actually in charge of this voting?
The Secretary of State's in charge of the voting, but you are more than welcome to go
Secretary of
to.
State's not here.
You are more than welcome to go see the assistant registrars, and they will help you get registered so you can vote with your ballot. I am the moderator here.
Well, then you understand that you're limited as
I
to
am
what you can
telling
do.
you, you can go see the assistant registrars, and they will help you get your ballot.
Why are they asking?
You can go see the assistant registrar, and they will help you get your ballot.
Right now, I'm being an editorial.
Well, right now, you're badgering and harassing harassing.
I am not
So you
answering
can
it.
go-
I'm asking the question. You're not answering.
I am answering your question. You can go see the assistant registrars and they will help you.
Can you cite an authority?
I am telling you, you can go see the
Can you
assistant
tell-
registrars and you can
I
get a
asked my
ballot.
question. Are you going to answer the question? Yes or
I
no?
am telling you what you can do to vote today. I am telling you what you can do to vote
See,
today.
this gentleman says that if the person doesn't want to answer your question, then I should leave, right? Well, you won't say if you're going to answer the
I am
question.
telling you how you can
Well,
vote
tell
today.
me.
Well,
Tell me
then, that's
why-
the only thing I can tell you
Tell me
today.
under what authority are you asking people for their ID so that they can vote?
I am telling you that if you would like to vote today, you can go see the assistant registrars and they will help you get your ballot.
That's not answering my question. Are you going to answer the question? You don't have to answer the
I'm
question. I told the
answering-
gentleman you don't have
I am
you're
telling
not
you what
answering.
you need to
You're not
hear, so
answering.
you can go do that.
What authority do you have to require people to ID?
I am telling you, if you would like to vote today, you can go see the assistant registrar and they will help you get there
I would like
today.
to vote in the next election and the election after that without being searched.
No one is searching you.
Do you
Have I
want to-
searched you?
Yes, you are. You're asking me for my ID. This gentleman knows that that is a search under the Fourth Amendment. It's a search anytime. He can't walk up to people and ask for ID willy-nilly. You can't either.
No.
For the same reason he can't.
I'm asking you if you would like, actually I'm telling you, if you would like to vote, go see the assistant registrars, they will help you get a
I'm not
ballot.
going to vote under the,
That is how
under-
I can help you.
under the need to be searched.
Okay.
Are you going to search me?
I am
Are you
not
gonna
going to
require
search you. I am not searching you.
Yes, you are.
I am not going to touch you. I'm not going to search you. I'm not going to do anything that
You
requires
don't have
you.
to touch me to be a search.
I'm telling you how you can vote today.
Okay, well, I'm not willing to be searched.
Okay.
In reference to vote, do I need to be searched?
I'm not searching you.
Do I have to provide ID?
No. You can go see the
So
assistant
you're saying I
registrars.
don't need to
You
provide
can
ID?
go see the assistant registrars like I've told you repeatedly and they will help you get a ballot today
Without being searched?
without being searched.
Then why are they asking people for their IDs? You don't even have the authority to do it, and you just told me that you don't need one.
I am telling you how you can vote today. It's your choice whether or not you would like to follow through with that.
Now, I'm certainly going to be calling the Secretary of
Okay.
State's office, the election commission, let them know that you are not allowing people to vote unless they submit to an unlawful search.
That is not what I said.
That's what
I
I'm
said that
saying.
you did not need to provide ID if you go see the assistant registrars.
Yeah, well, you should just ask for the ballot and get it without going
That's
through,
something you're
without
not-
seeing the assistant registrar.
But I'm asking you to stop badgering and to stop harassing.
You're not badgering.
You're badgering me and you're harassing me. So you can do that or you
You
cannot.
need to stop lying to begin with.
I'm lying.
Mr. Godbout, nobody wants to go back and forth with you
No,
anymore.
obviously not. I'm
He-
going to.
and we're not going to answer any more of your questions.
I understand that.
Either follow
No,
her.
I'm not going to be searched.
Just
to
follow.
exercise a
Just follow her
constitutional right.
directions
No,
if you want
absolutely
to.
not.
If you want to
Absolutely
vote.
not. What's
okay.
next? We get strip searched.
Okay.
Come on.
Then on your way.
Is this how you want your children and grandchildren to be treated? Of the U.S. Congress. And what did the court rule? Federal court? It said the court concludes that by including members who were indisputably absent in the form count, the act at issue passed in violation of the Constitution's fourth clause. The court voided what the U.S. Congress did on that day. Are you aware of that, young man?
You don't have to speak to him if you don't want to.
This guy is running interference. See, this is what he's doing is illegal. He is trying to infringe on my free speech rights. And I've complained to him, asking for a supervisor to come over here because that's what Connecticut law requires, that if you have a complaint over the action of the police department, they are required by law to have a supervisor come out here. He refused to do so, so he is violating the law. I'm not a lawbreaker. Actually, he is. There is no penalty personally against him for not following that law. The law doesn't have a penalty provision. So,
Did you make the assumption that she has an interest in all this?
I asked her. She said
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Do you want to be speaking to him?
I don't really understand the point of what he's
Yeah. Right.
Well, when you're looking at a law, let's say the state or Congress passes a law that you like, that you want the government or a government official to do. But they don't put in a penalty provision in that law. The law is toothless because there's no way to enforce it. So this is an example. Public Act 14-166 passed in 2014. The legislature said that the police need to be held more accountable, that if a citizen has a complaint, they can bring it right to one law enforcement official.
Are you interested in this?
I'm kind of lost.
Okay. I don't think she really has an interest in your lecture.
I don't think you can read her mind.
I just asked her.
Yeah.
I'm not reading her mind. I asked her.
She's just confused is all.
Okay.
I can take this.
All right. Is that interesting, though, that they're having without quorum? You think they can do that?
I don't really know.
Hang on, we're just standing with you because women should stand alone, especially against minor women. This is a minor.
So?
So it's not a good look, buddy.
I'm not Joe Biden. You don't have to worry about me, all right?
I'm worried about you.
You shouldn't be worried about Joe Biden.
Joe Biden isn't running in this race.
That's
No, he's not.
He doesn't know these things.
So it's very interesting. You have to be concerned that
I
the
take a
government...
law class and I am fully aware of the law, and I don't need your...
Better question. She does not.
So she doesn't have an interest. I don't need to read her mind. She just told you. She doesn't want to talk to
Okay,
you.
go away, go away.
You go away.
Go away. Buzz, buzz, buzz. You know, I've already told you guys
I have
not
no-
to approach me. Don't approach me.
Hey,
Stay
you
away
have your
from me.
rights. I have mine. I can follow
No, you
you
don't.
around all I
No,
want.
you can't.
Yes,
No,
yes,
you
I can.
can't. All right, and I
can,
told you not
and
to
I
do
think
that.
I will.
Get your supervisor over here because you're violating my notice.
Okay.
All right? It's not your job to harass citizens trying to give people information.
Now, it's really hard between the articles that say one thing and the body camera showing another thing because it doesn't show him in an altercation with any high school student or minor. And that one in the parking lot, besides these ones, are the only ones that had blurred faces. And as we see, the police did such a great job here. The one on the left, they just completely left out half the time. And the one on the right, they completely show who it is. And there was obviously no altercation here. Anybody out there holding a sign is going to have people stop and talk to them. She's a minor, but she took a law class. She can't be that young. Did anybody see the confrontation escalate and the officers have to intervene? Then Karen and Karen come over. Oh, I'm real worried. Maybe she shouldn't be sitting out there. You know what I mean? Use some common sense if you're that worried. But you will find this ignorant species of Karens all throughout Connecticut, and the police love enforcing their feelings.
Okay, what's the next problem, David?
Then you know the other option is to sign the page that you swear
And you
with an
refuse
affidavit.
every
Yeah, they did not
Okay,
tell me
Then
that.
David, don't vote, okay? But you're wasting our time.
I'm not
you're
wasting your
harassing
time.
people.
You're harassing
You should be
people.
concerned that
No.
they're doing
I am
their jobs in
harassing
accordance
people.
with the law
Listen to
and
me.
with the restrictions that
You
the law
look for
provides.
things to
Did you
to
find
split
What does this say?
Did you follow this is my statute?
This
Do you
is my
know-
statute.
Okay, good.
So we have a
All
difference
right,
of
fine,
opinion
yeah,
as to
okay,
if
fine,
it's
you're not
required.
voting today then.
Make
either-
sure you spell my
I
name
would
right.
like to change my register, the party that I vote.
Then you fill out your card and
you
you
have to
drop it off some
by
other day. But you're not gonna keep this up. You're disruptive, you're intimidating.
I am not intimidating.
I feel
am not
intimidated.
disruptive.
I feel
I'm exercising
intimidated.
my free speech. If you feel that's intimidating, you know,
David,
that's not my problem.
They've told you.
You be
ID.
quiet. You be quiet. I'm
Get
exercising my
outside.
free
Let's
speech.
go. Let's go
I
outside.
feel
You're done.
threatened.
The
Am I
moderators
embarrassed?
you are being removed.
You-
Do you want to be?
I'm here to change my registration.
Step outside. Let's talk outside. They have told you how to do that, and you're refusing to do it.
This is ridiculous. You guys are goons. Goons.
Goo goo gaga.
Some call us street goons.
You are street goons. Where's Chief?
Thank you for
Where's
that
Chief Finkelstein?
We know where he is.
Where is he?
Well, actually, we don't know where he
He's
is. Do
waiting for
you?
you.
I feel like
I'd love
you're
to talk- I'd love you to tell me
impeding
outside.
voters that need help, David, so can you
Yep.
please remove yourself? Thank you, David. Have a lovely day.
Well, it's nice that you
Outside,
treat
please.
people like this.
Thank you.
Now you're pushing me. You're
Yeah,
pushing
yeah.
me.
They've asked you to leave. You're refusing to leave.
And don't pick on the Girl Scouts because they have the rights to be here.
Outside,
Don't have a right
David.
to be there. I can talk to the Girl Scouts if I like.
Come on, David.
You're impeding the progress of voters to a polling place currently.
We're not gonna.
So you're ordering me to leave.
I'm asking you to walk out of this
You're
office.
asking
You
or
can
telling
vote. You can vote. They've told you how to do
Hold it,
that.
hold it, hold
This
it.
isn't
Hold
even
it,
your
I-
polling station.
Are you asking or demanding?
Listen,
The Register of Voters is asking
Are
you to
you-
leave the presence, the
David,
premises.
I can be in the
Voting.
voter registrar's office. It's a public
David,
office.
They've
I have
given
a
you
right to
what
be
you
there.
need. They are now having you
I can
leave
sit there
because
and
you're
just observe what is
impeding.
going on in there if I like.
Step outside, please.
Are you ordering
Step
me
outside.
or asking?
excuse me.
I don't care.
You're creating
Free
a
speech always
disturbance.
does.
You
Free speech
are
always does.
creating a disturbance and you're.
Free speech always
You're
does.
making
My
people
peace is
uncomfortable.
Free speech always does.
And you're
I
threatening,
don't
You should-
okay?
I
You're
didn't threaten you
appearing
at all.
here coming
I didn't
towards
threaten
me.
you. You're ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're ridiculous.
Please go outside.
Are you ordering me
Please
to
go
leave?
outside.
You don't control
Don't
this
point
area.
me.
Don't.
Point at me.
I'm not.
Okay? Outside. Officer,
Are you
we have
ordering-
asked this gentleman to leave.
Excuse me.
Please help him outside.
Are you ordering me?
Let's
to
go,
leave?
David.
No, you've been asked to leave.
Asked.
You just.
Ask by the
Now
Register
I've
of
asked
Voters.
the
Let's
officers
go.
to make sure you leave.
Are you asking? You're telling me to
I'm
leave?
asking you to leave on your own free will, David.
All right.
I am asking you to leave
I'll
on
go
your own
out
free
there and
will.
we'll discuss my
Yep.
Spell my name right. Just spell my name right on
I want to see
Hi,
how
Ted.
you do video.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, honey.
Are you're
I'm Mary Smith,
yeah,
Registrar
you're
of
technically
Voters.
the registrar. So you can tell him to
Yeah.
leave, right?
Oh, absolutely. She's the head moderator.
All right.
Yeah,
So
he's
the head
creating a
moderator
disturbance.
asking him to leave.
He's creating a disturbance.
And his polling station is at
is
the high school,
It's
correct?
already been
And
up
he's
there.
already been up there. And has he
right to be. No.
has he been given what he
He
needs up
wants
there?
us to get rid of the Girl Scouts and whatever else.
He claimed that he
I'm
was.
recording, just so you know.
Okay,
He
you're not
claimed
recording?
that
You are.
he was like
Yeah,
asked for
whatever.
a legal strip search and now it's an illegal search. It's something different every day.
But the Girl Scouts are not bothering anybody, and they're
No,
Well,
that's
the
fine.
Girl Scouts are allowed to be.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's just looking for something to cause a
yeah,
problem.
he enjoys
He's
this.
got his confrontation, and he gets off on it.
And Connecticut cops love to do this too. They won't order you to go out. They'll just tell you to do it. And then if you ask a question like, is this in order? They'll just arrest you. Or they'll say it 3 times in a row and you can just say, is that a lawful order? And then the 4th time, they're going to arrest you. And he's still letting this female just try and boss him around like she's the boss, waving her hand in his face still. But he's the one that's being intimidating. They're the ones clearly creating an issue. And then this cop's such an idiot. He doesn't even know who can ask this guy to leave public property. And he thinks that she can. And this is scary right here. This guy has to look up the statute on his phone. And I think that's probably why the guy gets arrested. Because he reads the statute and he goes, wow, this guy did that, not knowing what any of the words actually mean in the statute, and arrest him. And just as we saw before, he told somebody to stop talking because the body camera was on, or warned them. Why would you warn the victim that the body camera's on unless you didn't want her to say something that would hurt you guys after? I mean, she's in there making fun of him and just fine. She comes out and puts on an act in a minute and you guys suddenly fall for it.
Did he say anything threatening to you guys?
His moving towards me as
He
I was
was
sitting
moving
down.
towards her.
Obviously I had an injury.
How
So-
close did he get to you?
Probably
Within
yeah,
two-
close enough. Yeah.
And you witnessed it?
Yeah.
You guys
Absolutely.
were there the whole time?
So
This poor Taylor was enjoying her grinder.
I know.
And look, he's got exactly what he wants right now.
Oh, absolutely. It's got a little audience. Who's that one? Was he ever at the high school?
Paul, I'll tell it to that. He's just such a.
Would you say he made an unreasonable noise while he was in
Oh my
there?
God, he was raising his voice.
Okay,
He was being disruptive,
cool.
Have a great day.
argumentative.
David, have you had the opportunity to cast your vote at the East Lyme High School?
No, they wouldn't allow me to vote without showing ID.
Okay, well, that's not true. They told you just had to sign an affidavit, which I understand you
They did not
refused to
say
do.
that.
They just told you that in there in my presence. You just have to sign
They
an
didn't tell me
affidavit.
that over there.
Okay, but they've told you that here. So would you sign that? Have you had a chance to vote? You'd sign your affidavit?
I'm going to have to go over there and see if they'll even do that.
Okay.
But right now, my complaint is that these people are following me around, interfering with my free speech rights.
Sure.
When I'm talking with people about political matters.
Yep. So can you sign an affidavit at the high school?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can you sign an affidavit and vote here?
No.
No? Okay.
No,
Did
it
you
has
have
to
the
be
opportunity to
open.
sign an affidavit up there?
They gave you instructions up there. I was standing right there on what you needed to do
Okay.
to vote.
Well, my memory is probably just as sharp as yours. They never told me I had
It's
to
not
sign
as
an
sharp as
affidavit.
mine because I remember.
Did they say?
Because I was standing right
Did they?
there.
Did they say that I had to file
The
an affidavit?
moderator up there repeated herself about a dozen
Yeah,
times
she-
and told you what
she
to
went
do.
in
We are the
circular
register
argument.
of voters, David. We're telling you what the rules are.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
No, no.
I'm talking with this gentleman in reference to.
You don't want.
a
You don't
complaint.
really want to talk to me,
We're
David,
talking
because
about
this is
your
only
right
going
to
one
vote.
way.
How can they interfere with my free speech rights?
They did interfere with your
They,
free speech.
they did. This guy is actually like 2 feet behind me, following me around
You're
over
very.
at the other
You're
polling
intimately
place.
familiar with statutes, right? The Connecticut
Yeah.
statutes. What do you know about disorderly conduct?
Disorderly conduct, as far as that goes, is anything outside of free speech that causes.
That's what you're under arrest for. We're done with this today.
Hold it, hold it.
Let go. Do not tense up on me, David.
I'm just.
Do not tense up on me, brother. Not tense up on me, brother. Are these cuffs too tight?
No, that's fine.
They're fine. Do you have any weapons on you? Anything that's going to poke,
I'm
stick,
not
stab, or
answering any
prod me?
questions without an attorney present.
Okay. There will be some questions by state law you are required to answer. That's part of the booking process that we're going to go through. And if you choose to continue not to answer those questions, you'll be charged with a felony. At this time, disorderly conduct is only a misdemeanor. Do you understand that?
I'm not answering any questions without an attorney present.
Okay, well, I just told
If you
you.
want to ask me any questions,
I just
Do
told
not
you
do
some
so
questions
without
I'm
my
going to
attorney
ask you are going to be a normal part of our booking process, okay?
don't ask me any questions without my attorney present. You need to stop asking questions.
I'm not asking you questions about a crime. I'll be asking you demographic questions. Are these handcuffs too tight? Because I've checked them for...
I'm not answering any questions.
All right,
without
I've
my
checked
attorney
them for
present.
proper fit and double locked.
And make sure that you know if you were threatening.
We're going to get a statement from you guys, man.
And I'm injured and I'm on a walker and I don't trust you.
Station 22 is off of landed.
So I'm fine.
22 off the airplane. Here's the reasoning. I reference this guy.
Just put it in my dump house. That was him? All with him? Did you shut this thing off?
I believe it's off. See the red light on anymore.
There's a red light stop.
Can you grab...
Good, how are you?
Good.
Casey, why don't you walk with me and we'll talk in the car. HQ1 in custody. Swing your feet in the head. Are you hurt or injured?
I'm not answering any questions
Are you
without
sure-
attorney
are you
present.
sure
Why
those
are you
cuffs
asking me
aren't too-
questions when I told
Are
you
you
that?
sure those cuffs aren't too tight?
Why are you asking me questions when
I mean, I'd expect nothing more than them to slam the door in somebody's face by the way they acted throughout the rest of the video. And all these dumbasses could have saved themselves if they had just let him answer what he knows about disorderly conduct, because it sounded like he knew more than them. It sounded like this officer knew nothing about it, and that's why he had to Google it and look it up before he came out. So he clearly doesn't know much about it. So I would definitely go with David knows more than he does. He's clearly arresting him because of his lack of knowledge and what he thinks he got out of the statute. And it's funny how he was fine to leave 30 seconds before this. And this manager goes, "Oh, you don't want to talk to me. It's not going to turn out the way you like." Basically threatening him if he makes a complaint or talks bad about these officers. he's going to do exactly what he did. Who's he bothering right now? Who's there right now? There's not even a member of the public around. It's all public servants. Just like the lady they're getting their complaint from, a senator, a public servant. She is the government. She can't be harassed or bothered. She doesn't like it, she can quit. I mean, it's quite clear she wasn't scared. She wasn't intimidated. She was actually the one doing the intimidating, being loud, swinging her hands around, and yet nobody said anything about that. This is what happens when Karens and cops flock together, especially in a police state like this. They basically feed off of each other. And it's not a good look that there was so many cops there, and not one of them knew it. Not one of them understood disorderly conduct. I think this lady's a failure. She's a senator. She should be removed from office simply because you don't like somebody exercising free speech. I don't care if he's annoying or not. He's not breaking the law. She's just as dumb as the cop Googling the law right here. But as I said, the papers, the media, the police narrative that they put out was that it was all this guy. And there was actually a bunch of situations that didn't even really happen. They took him simply talking to somebody and they painted it up as an altercation and the cops had to get in the way and this and that. None of that happened. Worst part about all this is Connecticut, and it doesn't matter because the courts back these fools no matter what. You could have a case just like this where none of the video evidence matches their narrative, yet court still simply goes off their narrative. The only thing that might help him is how big this arrest got. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't violent. He wasn't even swearing. If people don't like it, they can leave. They can be there selling Girl Scout cookies and they could be there holding signs, but this guy can't be there exercising free speech. Make that make sense. And these ladies, oh, looks like he got what he wanted. It looks like you guys got what you wanted, which is to get somebody arrested just because you simply don't like them, not because they actually did something wrong. But again, they're all so dumb, including the cop. They don't even know if the law was broke or not. I wasn't sure if he'd go to Norwich or New London court. Luckily, he's in New London court. I don't know much about it, but I definitely know it's got to be better than Norwich. And this is the exact law right here that he looked up. And just like any of our laws, interfering, breach of peace, any of these, if you just read them and you don't know how our rights affect the laws and how it actually goes, it looks like you could be arrested for literally anything. Like literally read this and you would think you could be arrested for a lot of dumb things. But then when you bring speech into it, if you're doing a constitutionally protected activity that can't be turned into a crime, such as free speech, the only way that your speech can be used against you is if you are threatening somebody or you're using fighting words. Other than that, none of this can be used against you as far as speech alone. And it's weird that all these trained professionals don't even understand that. That they'll read this and they'll go, oh, yep, sounds good. It's really pathetic. I didn't think they dropped this so quick, considering that they're hiding all the evidence in the Chiefs case and all the body camera footage from the Chiefs case. But I forgot this is a member of the public, so of course they'll release it quickly. They're trying to spin the narrative. They don't want people getting mad at them, and they don't have to cover for anybody. Because in my opinion, this is out of control. I don't think he did anything wrong. I get people may not like that and they may think he's annoying, but being annoying is not against the law. And I don't think anybody should be getting arrested simply for some Karen's feelings and some very dumb, ignorant cops. But let me know what you guys think about this. Leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it.